I read two stories recently, and I'll put them in the link below. That was just unbelievable. I mean, sick shit to me. One is in China. Somebody flushed a baby boy, down. It was just freshly born, and newborn, down the toilet. And somehow somebody heard the baby crying, and so they cut the pipes. And then I actually watched the video where they cut the baby out. And they said it was really odd because a lot of times it's the female who's killed over there that get aborted and all that. So for someone to throw away a boy was a little shocking, more than normal. I'm thinking the shocking period. I mean, for crying out loud, you thought that a baby could actually fit through a drainage pipe? Well, I guess people don't know. I mean, I am a plumber. I'm a little bit of a plumber. I went to Job Corps for building maintenance, so I know plumbing, electrical, and all this stuff. So I know that it would get stuck. A baby would get stuck in there. I don't know how they figured that was going to go down, but that would be a terrible way to die too. I mean, for a baby, for crying out loud, it just came in the world, and now you flush it down the toilet. Oh, I hope they figure out who the parent is and they prosecute that to the fullest that they can. I mean, that is just terrible. I love children very much. Okay, second story was a guy was tired of hearing his baby cry, and it wasn't a newborn, but anyway, put the baby in the freezer. At first, I thought it said the refrigerator, but it said the freezer. And the baby's baby's temperature got down to 80. What was it? 83. There's man accused. There it is. 6-week old. 6-week old. This is just terrible. In a freezer, and her temperature got down to 84 degrees. 84 degrees. They said the baby could have easily died, but the woman, she did not know he put the baby in there. She had came home at the end when he took the baby out, and she wanted to call 911. He wouldn't let her, so she took off, got out of the house, and went to the neighbors. God bless her for doing that. That she was able to do that, because I understand that some guys can keep you trapped in the house. And they came and arrested him again because he didn't want to hear the baby crying. I can understand that it's irritating. I went through it myself, and it's getting easier and easier as time goes by. But God, you put yourself in the freezer, keep the baby outside, okay? That is just sick. I can't believe it. You've got to be pretty heartless to do that. And I guess he fell asleep while the baby was in there. I don't know. It's a crazy world. I saw somebody say on the second, it was on MSN, on the second one, they're going like, okay, you're putting babies in a sewer and you're putting the babies in a freezer. What is this world coming to? Yeah, you got to hear two stories right after each other of this terrible crap, and it's stuff like that that's happening all over the place. People can't handle kids, don't have them. Think carefully about who you leave. Well, I mean, she's supposed to trust her husband, right? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below on these two stories. It's just, for me, it's awful. But now I got to wait to see what's going to happen. I'm sure that both of them are going to be found guilty if they can find the parents of the first one. And you should have seen it. I mean, that was some careful work. You got a baby that's scrunched in a pipe. You got to be very careful to open that up so you don't pinch or cut the baby. And if I can find the actual video of the surgery of the pipe, I'll put it in the link below. I just have the article. All right, you guys have a good one. Try to have a good one. It's such a terrible world out there. Thanks for watching, and God bless.